What's up, guys? It's Greg from maddenstudents.com, here with another Madden 12 gameplay commentary. In this game I'm playing Critical 91 from maddenstudents.com. I met Critical last year about, I don't really know when, but he's a friend of Slim's, and Slim and him know each other in real life. Slim tells me, or told me in the past, that Critical's a really good player. Critical won't deny that. He likes to say that he's pretty good, which don't hate on him for. So I never got to play him last year, and finally I'm getting to play him now. He's the Texans on the Panthers. And I really wanted to put this video out earlier in the week, because last week was Super Bowl Sunday, but I had a busy week. I didn't have enough time to commentate and edit the whole video, so putting it out now, Saturday, almost a week after Super Bowl, it's still the talk of the sports world, more or less. So Super Bowl Sunday is a day that I look forward to a lot, just because I love football, and the games the past couple of years, the Super Bowls, I've all enjoyed. Going back to the first Giants-Patriots Super Bowl, the Steelers-Cardinals Super Bowl I loved that game so much. Then the Colts-Saints game, I actually did enjoy that because just watching the game, knowing how much the Saints organization meant to the city of New Orleans after everything with Katrina in that game was just like, it kind of gave more story to the game. And then even last year's Super Bowl with the Packers and the Steelers, not sideways, and I know the Packers and the Saints aren't playing in the Super Bowl. Packers and the Steelers, that came down to the wire because Packers were up like 21 and it became a really good game. But this year's Super Bowl definitely lived up to the hype. The game was really good itself. Like they did all season, the Giants were down in a close game in the fourth quarter, and Eli led them down the field to score. And that pass he threw to Manningham was just incredible. That was a nice catch by Critical right there. The throw to Manningham along the sideline was such a good throw. It was a blind throw. And that play kind of got compared to the Tyree play from Super Bowl 42, but I don't really find them the same because in the first Super Bowl, the reason the Tyree play was so special was because Eli evaded the pressure. No one, people thought the whistle could have gotten blown right there to call the play dead, but they didn't, and Eli got out and he just chucked it up, and Tyree somehow came down with that ball. And this year was just Eli just blind threw it. He left it up there, and he threw it a complete dot to Manningham, who got the 2 feet and pinned along the sideline. And then once they got down the field even further, I disagree with Ahmad Bradshaw's decision to take that carry into the end zone, but it looked like he tried to stop himself, but his momentum took him into the end zone. But the smarter thing, in my opinion, was to run the clock out and kick a field goal, leaving the Patriots like 10 seconds as opposed to a minute, because I like the Patriots' chances of scoring a touchdown with a minute more than I like their chances of scoring a field goal with 10 seconds. But the Patriots couldn't complete the comeback. 2 drop passes on that drive by Branch and Hernandez. Then Brady made an incredible play on 4th and 16, and he threw a pass to Branch along the sideline. And then on the Hail Mary, that was such a close play. So close. If Gronkowski had 2 ankles, I personally think he would have caught it. I saw a sports science on it. They said the amount of space he can clear 6 feet of space on one stride when he has 2 healthy ankles. But the last foot or the last step he took was on the foot with the bad ankle, and you can see him cringe, and he can only move so far. And the ball was only like a foot away from him, so I think he would have caught it if he had 2 ankles. But that would have been the absolute craziest ending to any football game I've ever seen, especially in a Super Bowl. But I heard people say that Brady didn't play all that well, and I don't think it's fair to say, because there was a few times in the game where Brady had complete control of the game. Like, before the half, he went, 10 for 10, 98 yards? That's incredible. To end the half, with 5 seconds left, he throws that pass to Woodhead in the end zone. And then, to open up the second half, he throws 6 more completions, breaking a Super Bowl completion record with 16, and he just marches them down the field and throws a touchdown to Hernandez. But those were the only touchdowns they scored all game, so I don't think it's fair to say that Brady didn't play well. But another thing is the whole thing with the the Butterfingers in Boston, I think that was really immature and uncalled for. Like, just grow up, come on. And leads me to talk about the Welker play on when there was like 4 minutes left. If they complete that pass, I think they go the extra 20 yards, they score a touchdown, they win the game. But he couldn't haul it in, and they didn't. They had the they kick a field goal. I don't even remember. I don't even know, but I don't know. The throw by Brady could have been better, but as far as I'm concerned, if you get two hands on the ball, you should be able to catch it. So I think Welker's a little bit more to blame on that play, but I don't think it's fair all the criticism that he got, because the throw definitely could have been better. But then after that Super Bowl, well, first let me say this. Eli was the Super Bowl MVP of that game, and I won't necessarily disagree with it, but to me, the MVP of that game was Justin Tuck, because Tuck had 2 sacks. Look at this play. Hit Stickum, break a tackle, and run this shit to the house. That would be so sour. But Tuck had 2 sacks, and he was responsible for that safety, which was an iffy call. Not gonna totally disagree with it, but they could have, if they didn't throw the flag, I don't think people would have gone crazy about that. So Tuck was my MVP, but I don't really disagree with Eli. And then after the game, all the talk was, is Eli better than Peyton? That's the first thing, because he has 2 Super Bowls. My 2 cents is no. If Peyton didn't have this neck injury, or even if he comes back next year, he was on pace to break like every passing record in the book. And like, just seeing how much Peyton means to that Colts team just goes to show that he's like the best. He's the true MVP of the league. If he can take a 13-3, well, let me rephrase that. If he can take a 3-13 team and he can make them a 13-3 team, 2-14 rather, 2-14 to a 13-3 team. They made the Super Bowl in 2009, going 13-3 in the regular season. This year they went 2-14. But I do think Peyton Manning is going to get cut by the Colts. If he's gonna be as good as he say he is, I wouldn't mind if the Jets got him. I'm not really gonna buy into all that stuff too much, because I do think Sanchez can be a good quarterback if he gets the pieces around him. But Peyton Manning obviously would be even better. But personally, my prediction is I think that Peyton Manning will be an Arizona Cardinal next year. I just think that they best suit him, and I think that Peyton Manning to Larry Fitzgerald is going to be a magical combo. Just imagine that, especially for Madden. But the other thing I heard all week was, is Eli Manning a Hall of Famer? A lot of people say yes, blah blah blah, and I didn't really put my thought to it that much. Look at this first. That's 2 feet, right? Yeah, that's 2 feet. That's a touchdown. No, that's not a touchdown. That's bullshit. But then I heard Kurt Warner say something like, he said that he doesn't think that Eli's a Hall of Famer yet, and he said that even though he has 2 Super Bowl rings, if you think about it, this was the first year he was really an elite quarterback. So, hold on, look at this again. How is this a touchdown, but the first one's not? I don't understand that. Stupid shit. But you can't, I don't think, Kurt Warner said you can't be considered a Hall of Famer if you have 1 elite year. And I think that's a fair thing to say. He had 1 elite year, which was really ironic because he said, like, in the beginning of the year, he said, I do think I'm in the same class as Tom Brady. And then, what do you know, he has a great year, and he beats Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. That was just really weird. But I do think that if Eli continues to play the way he did this year, or close to it, I definitely think he'll become a Hall of Famer. But if he were to retire today, I would probably say he won't, just because of the first 6 years of his career. And I'll talk about the game now. As you can see, it's a really good game. Captain Munderland on this drive just gets picked on, and right here, this play really pissed me off, because I know for a fact he didn't throw to that guy. He threw to the guy on the slant, And Munderland stops. I didn't even click onto him. He stopped. I thought he would turn around and try to swat or pick it, but he doesn't do anything. And then the guy he's on stops running, and he catches the ball, takes it in the end zone. So, there's 2 minutes left, and it's a tie game. Wait, is it a tie game? I can't read. I think I'm up 3. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I think I'm up 3. But this definitely turned out to be a good game. And, I noticed he was in man a lot in this game, and this just disgusts me. I noticed he was in a lot of man coverage, and the streaks, the guys that are on the line from tight, like, they beat their man on streaks if there's no safety help. So I was going back to that a lot, and I had a drag and a slant, good old slants. But I couldn't hit him over the top because either Geddes wasn't getting past 2 guys or Cam couldn't make the throw. So I'm just trying to keep him, not let him touch the ball. And this was a crucial play because David Geddes drops the ball and then gets hurt, and that really hurt me on a 3rd and 7. I mean, I don't know why I threw it to Brandon LaFell like that. And this is another play that kind of pissed me off. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to let the ball roll into the end zone, or am I supposed to make a play on it? I try to make a play on it, and they throw the flag, so he gets an extra 7 yards to work with. And I'm really trying to keep him out of the end zone. Like, I'm playing a lot of, I'm not really sending the house too much. I'm trying to, if he's gonna score, I want him to score 3, of course. I'm not gonna, like, hang my head if he scores 3, but even though I don't want him to, so I'm backing off a lot. I'm just letting him, I'll let him take the underneath routes, and I'll let him catch the ball as long as he doesn't get many yards after. And at this point, there's like 13 seconds left, and when he completes this, I luckily keep him in bounds, so he has to run out the clock. Let's kick a field goal, as you see here. And he kicks it, and we go into overtime. And I didn't really like this. I was going to ask him if we wanted to start it over, because I think everyone knows that in this year's Madden, just like the last 5 Maddens or whatever, the coin toss in overtime is always the same thing as the coin toss in regulation. So I thought he knew that, but I guess he didn't. And luckily for me, he didn't know that, so I get the ball. And this is my chance. I go back to the tight because I knew he had a hard time stopping it, and this is just a great play right here. Just watch. He throws a dot across the field to Smith, and I thought if J.J. Watt picked that, I would have been sour as fuck. But I got too adjusty. But right there, he got cute, and I couldn't really do anything. Fucking GG talk. But, I'm trying to obviously score a touchdown. I'm trying to stay mistake-free because it's kind of a stupid thing to say. But I'm trying to score a touchdown more. I can't even think today. I can't kick a field goal. With the new Madden, Madden plays with the NFL playoff rules for overtime, and in that you cannot kick a field goal to win the game. If you kick a field goal, you give your opponent the ball back with a chance to tie it up or score a touchdown, and they win. If I score a touchdown right here, I win the game. But right here, I thought I had Shockey there, and I think Hartsock's a little bit slower, so it's hard for me to play around and click on with him and spin. But I wanted to kick the field goal, and I pussied out, and I go for it on 4th and 5, and for like the 5th time, I throw the streak to Geddes, and he's got 2 feet in the end zone. That's the game. That's got to be a touchdown.
David Geddes has it, but wait, they'll have to
nah, fucking cocksucking refs will not give me anything. So I think I'm losing this game at this point because he only has so far to go to get in the field goal range, and I don't even get the ball back if he scores. So I just need to make one play, and right here I do so. He throws it at me, and I just try to get out of bounds. James Anderson's 85 speed. He's got like 4 yards separation on that lineman, and somehow he lunges forward and tackles me. I break off that one, and I get stripped. I would have been so fucking infuriated if I didn't recover that fumble. I would have been so angry. But then I hit Smith on the drag, and I'm in field goal range, and I'm not even playing around anymore. I'm just going to kick the field goal and get out of here, because this was an absolute sick game. And I wanted to score a touchdown, but really, I didn't really know. And is it going to go? It's good. So that was a really good game to Critical. Me and him will definitely get a rematch in. I'll try to put that on YouTube as well. But as always, guys, check out www.maddenstudents.com. Peace, guys.